But yeah, since I am like so far behind on getting stuff, I have sorted through a bunch. Like it just was so out of my control today. They fall into a glass vase, shatter the glass vase, fall on the ground. So, good morning. It is now Thursday. It is March 14th. I just got here, obviously, and I need to start planning out some stuff to do for the kids today, and I don't know what I'm doing. I was like thinking if I want to get up and walk around and get stuff done, but I'm just sit and talk to you guys for just a minute. Because they let us go early yesterday, or kind of made us go home early yesterday, I have a lot of stuff to get done. Like, a lot. I have to get the students' solar system stuff done, so I'm gonna see if I can get this without getting a name in it. But so we have done the 3 days, like the last 3 days we've done this. So I need to add on the rest of the pages. So this is only 2, and I have to get 3 more added onto it. So I was planning to do that yesterday after school, and of course we got sent home. So I need to get that done, and then I was watching Janice Wan, and I was watching hers, and she was like cleaning out this filing cabinet, and it got me like, I need to start getting stuff, like, I need to go through things. So I was trying to get some of that done this morning too, but I don't know. And then I also need to go, because I always save like all my extra stuff that I don't get done. I save it because at the end of the school year, I can pull those things out and they'll review for the year, so they're like time fillers for the end of the school year, and I can use them up and get rid of them instead of just throwing them away or throwing them into my scrap paper over there. I can keep using these things. So I do have a couple activities over here that I'm going to pull out for the students to do today when I'm in my IEPs. So I have 2 IEPs today. One's at 8:30, so I'm hoping it's quick. I think they said it'll be like 45 minutes. So that will get me done at 9:15-ish. So they're in art at that time though, but they'll be done at 9 o'clock. So I'll need an activity for them to do for 15 minutes. I'll have the people do, whoever, I don't know who's taking over for me at that time. They'll do calendar and all that stuff during that time. When I'm in my AEP at 10 o'clock, I'll pull a couple of those activities out because I can already see one that they can probably do right now. And that is the graphing one. Maybe they can do that with the kiddos. So I thought maybe we can, I can pull out a few of those. That's why I always keep them. They're always good just to have as little fillers. And we've already done some of the things before, so it really helps because the students kind of already have connection to it or some recollection of doing it before. But yeah, since I am like so far behind on getting stuff done, I am going to leave you guys for a little bit. And so you guys can just watch me work again. I know this is like going to be the common thing right now, but I'm so sorry. It's just that time of year. And then it was so funny because it's not really that funny, but it sucks for the people that did. I got my grades done like a long time ago. But one of my teacher friends sent me a message. She was like, I'm trying to do grades. She's like, but I can't because the whole district system is down. So I got too many grades. And I'm like, that sucks. Mine has been done, but I couldn't imagine being in that same boat. And then we tried to get lesson plans done yesterday, but we couldn't get online. So like when you can't get online and do stuff, because yesterday the whole internet went down. We had no phones. We didn't have anything. Like nothing was working yesterday. So we tried to do lesson plans, but we couldn't. Like we tried to get them done. I had them on my computer, so we were trying to type into them, but it was just like such a mess. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff done. So I will see you guys. I'm going old school here too because I'm handheld, but I have sorted through a bunch of stuff. So I like everything that is staying with the school minus, where's it at? There it is. Minus this bin. This is my prize bin and it just fits nicely there, so I left it. Everything that stays with the school is on these two shelves right here. And then what I did was I moved all the stuff that I'm going to have to be packing up and moving, but I'm not ready to pack it up yet just because I might be still using it. I put in here. Some of the stuff can go though because I'm looking at it and I'm like, that definitely can be packed up. So that would be one of my things. So I have it all kind of in one place. So as I am getting ready to pack, I can just grab those things, throw them in boxes. So, which helps out a lot. Another one that I have is my lollipops that I sell. So I sell to my students using the school-wide monetary system that we have. I still need to go through some of this, but not a lot of it, because a lot of it has already been gone through, but I have tons of bins. I'm like a bin freak. Today was a horrible day. It just was so out of my control today. So this morning we had those IEP meetings and they were supposed to last 45 minutes. So I planned activities for each time for 45 minutes. Oh no. One was started at 8:30, did not end until 10 o'clock, which is when the second one was starting. So I actually didn't get back to my room until 12 o'clock, which means that I had 10 minutes to eat my lunch really fast before I had to go pick the kids up. And then we got it was just, I don't know, it was just crazy. And then we got back and so the kids were acting like a fool up in here because they didn't have one substitute or one person filling in. They had like 3 different people in here. So they were all kind of wound up and weird. And so their behavior was just off. And so I was laying on the law right when I came back, no, we're not doing that. Be nice to each other. Well, those kind of things. We went to PE, came back. Then we came back, we started doing math. I did some math work, did math centers. And it's just one student just got upset with another student and then that just ruined the rest of their time in math centers. And so I couldn't even teach math really because the student was very upset and was blaming me for it all. It's your fault that I can't do this. It's your fault. It's your fault. So finally I called the parent and told him what was happening. It was almost time to go by that point. It was so frustrating because all of it was so out of my control. There was nothing I could have done about any of it. So it was the IEPs, I felt horrible too because they're in here and I pulled small amounts of activities and they that one was supposed to be 15 minutes and it went on they were in here for an hour. And so I told them before my second IEP started, can I go check on my sub because they probably don't have enough activities and I'm going to give them the next activity that they're going to be doing because I was planning to talk to somebody before I came back here because I thought I was coming back to class. I could not believe it. 12 o'clock. It started at 10. Each one was almost 2 hours long. But I made my copies a little bit ago. And then I also laminated a few things. So there's stuff for next week. So I need to get all that planned out. So I have all that planned out. But I need to sit down because I am so far behind on work for school because they sent us home the last 2 days because of weather issues. So, but I really need to get my desk cleaned off. And I didn't get my Wednesday bin done. My Wednesday bin is a big mess, which I might just save it for next week if there's something that needs anything done right now. Good morning, it is Friday, about time. This has felt like the longest week, no joke. This was a long week. I'm so glad it's over with. And I'm freezing, it's so cold outside. Okay, it's probably not that cold compared to some of you guys that watch, but it's cold, 31 degrees. Forgot my breakfast this morning, so I think I have some goldfish crackers in here somewhere that I will be eating or something. And I do have this thing of different nuts and berries that I'll probably eat for snack. I don't know. I have report cards all folded up, ready to be sent home. So those will go home today. Let's see if I wrote anything down in my planner. So I got to get, I need to sharpen pencils because that's where we're at in pencils. So I'm assuming, because that thing was not full, but it had quite a few pencils in the green one. And I'm assuming that the sub just let them keep getting, like yesterday was they just kept getting new pencils. I think that's what was happening. But so I'll do sharpen pencils here in a few minutes, but I don't know. That's like the boringest thing in the world. Hopefully if it's warm enough, we're going to try, I think, if I remember correctly, we're going to try to paint the house this weekend because we really need to start getting it going. So, because we have all the trim done now and we just need to get the walls painted. And I need to get 2 things of paint. I need to get one for the bedroom. And I just need the little sample sizes because I'm just doing touch-ups. I need to do that one and the one in the living room. So I have the one in the bedroom is by Bear. And I think it's, from what I can tell, I think it's grass cloth, I think is the one that we have in our bedroom. And then our front room is a magnolia home color. I can't remember the Joanna Gaines, and it's Emmy's room. And I love that color. And I was thinking about carrying it over to our new house, but then I'm like, I found other colors I like better. So I don't know. But I really do like that color. It's one of my favorite ones. So I need to go get touch-ups on the little sample containers for those too, so I can touch up the paint where we took out the hardware for, oh my gosh, okay, let me tell you this in a second. Where we took out the hardware from the walls. So yesterday, last week I took all of the hardware down for the drapes and everything in the house. And I had them, and I knew it was wrong. I knew it was the wrong place for them. But they were sitting up, so they were up against the wall, and they were leaning all against them. So, but they all are round on the bottom because they all had a ball at the bottom of each one, and they had a ball on this side. And 2 of them are glass. The ball part was glass on each end, so I had them all sitting up. I knew. I was like, I got to move those, and I just didn't. And for a week, nothing happened. Then the cat's in the living room. The dog barked at the cat or something, or roar at the cat. The cat turned around, knocked the things over. They fall into a glass vase, shatter the glass vase, fall on the ground, and one of the little balls all over. Yeah. And I'm like, awesome. So I'm like, come on, dogs, let's go get put into your cage for a little bit. So I put the dogs in the cage. I sent the cats off to their room because I didn't want them walking in there and getting cut by the glass. And I went and picked all the glass up, and I vacuumed. I vacuumed 2 times. I vacuumed with 2 different vacuums to make sure it was cleaned up properly because I really don't want to step on a piece of glass. So that's one less thing you have to move, though. Is that glass vase. So yeah, so I got all that stuff done I need to get done for today. So today I just need to do paper passers. I'm trying to get the newsletter done today. They did not earn their Fun Friday, so there's that. But whatever. They were very noisy this week. Let's just put it that way. Overall they were good. I didn't have that behavior issue that happened throughout the week. But the rest of them were pretty good. They just wouldn't stop talking. It was constant, no matter when. I was in the middle talking while they were talking. And I'm like, stop. Seriously, get to the point, stop. I just look at it and be like, stop talking. But that's all it was this week. It's going to be live. That's what's going to happen. So I'm not going to give it to them. They're not going to earn it this week or anything. They did not make it, so they're not getting it. I do have a game that they're going to be playing, I believe, if I remember, let me check to see what I have today. Yes, so they have a game today. So they're going to do the spinner, write their numbers, and then add them up and tell how many things with dry erase markers. Then they can erase and do it again. So, but that way they can do this over and over and over again, and they get different patterns and different numbers. So that's what they're going to be doing in my center today when we do math centers. So I will have time because I can get them started, and I can come over and get some little things done and then go help them because it's right next to me, so I can just be going back and forth. So, but I know that for some of my groups, they won't need me at all because they can do this by themselves. Anyway, so, and then for reading today, we have our reading test, our math test. What's the test called? We have our spelling test today. It's totally blanked on things. And we're doing the OR words. And then this one here is going to be their interactive notebook thing. And one person will glue it in their book, or they both will glue it in their book, but only one will be on one page, and then they'll switch over and do it on another page with somebody else. So but they spin, and then you have to write the word, and they're trying to get 5 in a row. And so I would probably, what I'm going to do is have maybe like them in different colors. So each person will have like, they'll write it in crayon or something or marker in different colors, in a different color. So one will be blue, one will be red or whatever. And then that way they can figure out who. So that's their interactive notebook. Today we're going to try, I didn't get any science stuff done or any other stuff done yesterday because I was gone the whole morning. Like I didn't get anything done in the classroom. So I'm so disappointed in that. But so today we're going to finish up Venus because they didn't write their, not Venus, Mercury. They didn't write down their facts about Mercury. Then we're going to do Venus today. And then for their interactive notebook, they're going to tell how many tens equals how many tens using these numbers along the bottom. So I'll get up, set up Friday Fix It. That I know we do not have a test this week. So they will have, I have students that I signed up for using the computers today. They like to use the computers more than the iPads to play games on. So I do have a list that I set up for this week. So those kids can get on and do their time on there. So things were much better today. They were much better with the student that I've been having issues with. So good parent communication, I guess, in a way, which helps with that a lot. Still low minor issues, but I let them slide just because, not slide, I don't want to say that. I'm not taking that into account. There was no blow ups, there was nothing, none of that stuff happened, so it was really good. But the class would not stop talking again. So I finally just got fed up and I was like, you guys can go sit at your desks. You didn't earn Fun Friday today. So now you can write me a letter why you didn't earn Fun Friday and what you're gonna do next week to fix it. So that's what they did today. Because I was done. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I didn't want to take away their recess and anything. So I was just like, you know what, because they had an extra recess today in the afternoon, and they really needed it because it was crazy. So I didn't want to take it away, but I did make them write. So we came back from recess, still a little chatty, but centers ran really well. Unfortunately, we didn't get through them all because we were running a little bit late today on time. So I didn't get through them all, but the kids were working on a game and stuff. And I kind of stayed and worked with my kiddos. But it was just so much talking. But from what I'm hearing from other teachers, it's the same issue. So it's not like it's just special for me. It's not my class being special for me. It's like all the kids are acting this way right now. And it's probably just the season. But no blow-ups, which makes me very happy. So, and then I'm going to clean up a little bit. It's now 3:18, so I'm going to pick up some stuff, get some of this stuff moved over into my cabinet for my drawers next week, and then get that done and then get out of here. So I have, let's see, I have to get paper passer done. I need a plan for next week, which is moving those things over into this drawer thing right there. And I need to get my observation lesson plans done, which I'm going to upload it onto, I think, Google Docs. And then so I can get them anywhere I go. And then I need to do the classroom job. So stuff that's super easy. So let me get to it so I can get home. Good morning, it is Sunday, and if you've noticed, I have not been vlogging at the house because right now our house, and it's been this way for like a while, is a huge mess because we have stuff all over the place. So I just have not been vlogging at all at home. So, but yeah, yesterday We spent, like, I got a lot of stuff. I packed up a lot of my office. And I also I touched up some paint because we went on Friday and bought the little jars of like touch-up paint from Ace Hardware. So, and I actually found the one for the bedroom inside the house. So, or in our garage. So I didn't get one for that one, but so I just had to get one for the front room. So I touched up that paint. Rudy's office is a huge mess because he's been packing that up. My office is a huge mess because I've been packing that up. So it's like, it's crazy. But I don't know. It'll be nice once it's over with. But we're trying to get as much stuff as we can so we can do a bunch of stuff over spring break because that's coming up pretty soon. So I don't know. But then it's funny because the lady, when we bought the house, she has a bunch of stuff still in the house. And she has a bunch of stuff in the shed area. So, you know, my sister's house is like, it butts up against the side of the backyard. Like, their backyards touch. It's like, is that lady over there, like, getting her stuff out of the shed? She's like, no, I haven't seen her. And I'm like, man, she has a ton of stuff out there. And she's like, well, because she'd be having a garage sale. I'm like, right? But then we saw because Rudy and I both belong to, like, the buy and sell groups, you know, in the area. So we saw her, like, we saw that she was posting stuff, so apparently she has been going through it, but she was selling stuff. And I'm like, she had like a chimenea, and I was like, how much for the chimenea? And he was like, it's 35, and I'm like, tell her to put it in the price of the house. But anyways, yeah, so she was like putting a bunch of stuff up for sale. I feel like I have a hair on my face, but it's not. I think I need to trim my beard down. Or like this part. I think I missed this part when I trimmed. And then I'm going to the store right now, but we really don't need a lot of stuff. Did I bring the list? That'll be my luck too. I don't think I did bring the list. I guess I'm going back home to get the list. Actually, maybe Rudy can send me a picture of it. So anyways, I forgot the list, but I swore I grabbed it. Did I put it in my pocket of my shirt or my hoodie? No. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Apparently Siri's not working. Anyway, so it's gonna get bumpy here in a second. So today finished my stuff to get my observation done because I have my observation on Friday, and so I scheduled my observation. They said it's only gonna last she's only gonna be in there for like 20 minutes, but so it's at 9:30. They scheduled our awards ceremony at 10 o'clock. I'm like, that's awesome. Thanks for that, because like I have to keep the lesson short then. I don't get it. I don't know. It's like nobody communicates with each other. It's very frustrating. It is going to be what it is, and so whatever. And if it's only 20 minutes long and I had to leave and rush out of there to get to the awards ceremony, then that's what's going to happen. Which I need to finish getting rewards done. I need to do that too today. I have most of them set up, but I have we have two that are improved in reading and 2 improved in math, and I have 1 improved in math, but I need to figure out the other 3, so I need to work on that so I can get notes sent home to the parents, let them know. But so I'll do that today too. But other than that, it's gonna be a pretty chill day. Like, I don't really have a lot to do today, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out for this vlog because it's super bumpy right now too. But I hope you like what you saw. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Follow me on all my social media, and until next time, don't forget to always be you. Bye.